gonna be a pain because I can't see like the names of things on the list from the stream, so I can't like find the exact same ones. Oh shit! I probably need to put my video on.
As we start the stream, it starts off with, "Oh shit, I need to turn my video on." So, ladies and gentlemen,
the same shirt as last week. Jesus, this is a bad look. I need to go change.
It's a good thing we forgot to upload, right? Nobody will know. He'll just look like we did 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah.
So
I like this tank top. What are you gonna do, man?
I'm usually wearing a white shirt, but anyway. So welcome to the stream. We're back with 2 brothers, 2 views, 2 veterans, some order like that. Talk show episode 13. Mm-hmm. Not 3. Jeez, there's a 3 in it. 13. My brain is done today. So episode 13. And not to be like a broken record, but we're doing a continuation of our last 2 streams because we're really liking this, survival apocalypse, outdoorsy, but mostly, I don't know, I'm a huge apocalyptic fan. Yeah, so I always look at it as a zombie apocalypse or any kind of apocalypse, whether it's a virus that just takes us all out or what, but may or may not be zombies, but there's always going to be people. There's going to be a lack of ammo. So it's all kind of the same, but we're continuation.
Interesting decisions to be had.
Yeah, we're continuing that trend. We got a few lists that were sent to us by some of our viewers and fellow RUM members. First, like always, we like to start off with announcements and information. For those that may not have ever seen our stream or know what RUM-Gaming is and tuning in for the first time.
Yeah.
RUM-Gaming, simply put, is a veteran supporting nonprofit organization that does 3D printing for veterans, make any model they want that we can. We try to do anything we can to make it happen. Sometimes there's limitations of our skill or the printer's capabilities. And then we make it, ship it out to them for free. Try and make veterans' life a little bit better.
Shit like this.
In what little way we can, even if it drives us crazy in the process.
Oh my God. Listen, talking about announcements, I'll go ahead and show it off. But
let me finish explaining what RUM is. So our primary drive is to give out free 3D prints. Our secondary long-term drive that'll one day happen is to give away free gaming computers to veterans, in need. And, we do all that for free with the help of donations and our stream and fundraisers and our own pockets and sweat and blood, tears, sometimes a lot of tears.
Yeah.
And mental frustration. We look at it as, we're veterans and we're mostly mentally stable and well off to do this. So we figure we can take this time and effort to help out others that aren't. And even if you are, sometimes you just want something to make you smile instead of think about any bad memories you might have.
Yeah.
Is Shelby trying to show off, or is she just...
Shelby, what are you doing?
I can tell she was secretly advertising her shirt is what it looked like.
No, she's...
Get my blanket.
She's like, look at this shirt back here. Pay no attention to the stream. Anyway, so what's your printing news?
So, I'm working on a pretty significant project for somebody. Definitely one of the biggest.
We're being attacked by Shane, one of our heroes. 40-month subscription, thank you, sir.
So, if any of you are Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom fan, you'll recognize this. It's not painted, but it's a device, and on the ends, on these little pieces right here, there's 6. There's little translucent, and in the center, there's like a translucent green.
Did you print that?
Yeah, I printed that.
Okay.
Yeah, and
was that all one piece? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's broken down. It's multiple pieces.
I thought you printed it all as one piece. I was like, dang, that came out pretty freaking good.
No, and then I've got 6 of these like caps that go on the translucent batteries. And then I've got like this little valence cover that covers the translucent eye that goes in the big black piece. And then I've got these super small, delicate, like valence rings, like, just decorative rings that go around the translucent batteries.
I'm kind of impressed you're able to get those on the FDM.
Yeah, but it's like, man, I printed all of that. All of it just fine, no issues. Right, but when I'm trying to do the translucent filament,
Okay, so
it
you're just
will
having a
not.
problem with the different filament.
Yeah, it will
So-
not adhere to the fucking build.
So I will tell you this: a lot of times you have to go to like the Amazon reviews and figure out what other people did. But I've had some that I got to pump up like 20 degrees hotter than normal filament in order for it to
Well,
come out melted properly.
according to the filament temperature.
No, that box doesn't mean shit. Wait, the box, or you looking at your printer?
I'm looking at the what it says on the.
Yeah, that doesn't
wheel.
mean shit.
Well,
You got to go to the reviews, because like I said, it was a purple one I had. I think it's the one I made the Thanos head out of, or it might have been a different purple, but it's the same thing. It had to be like 20 degrees hotter than, because what they put on the side of those things is the standard temperature that it needs to be at, not the temperature for that fucked up filament.
This one says it's supposed to be 190 to 220 degrees, and it's like I've got it at 200. Maybe that's what I should do. I should bump it up
bump
to,
it to 220 or 210. Yeah,
that's not a bad idea.
That's what I had to do. Once I bumped that one filament up like 20 degrees above what I print everything else at, worked just fine. It's just dumb. The wonderful world of 3D printing.
Yeah.
Like you said, you print everything else just fine, change out the weed eater string, and boom, all of a sudden it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's just shits the bed. I don't get it. I don't know what to do, man.
Well, that was like when we first got started, I got from that company in Texas. It was the Texas size roll. There was like 3 rolls of filament in one.
Yeah, oh god.
Yeah, it scares you sometimes, huh? So apparently Dragon Lord is also our hero. 47 months.
You're damn right I am.
Yeah, I had that giant roll and I was so happy, like, oh, I'm going to be able to print for days. Couldn't ever get it to print right. And it's just because some filaments just require specific settings. And if you're not using those settings, it just doesn't work. And it's, kind of frustrating.
It's like I wanted this to be like done by tomorrow, and it's just not gonna happen.
Well, not with that attitude, right? In other 3D printing news, I did. I mean, really, with my own personal opinion and one other person in the Facebook group's opinion, determined that the LCD was bad on the printer and had to order a new one. And it's going to be here on like July 21st because it has to come from China. But hopefully once we get that, the resin printer will be back up and running. But that gives me plenty of opportunity to get the FDM printer running again.
How much was it again? I'm sorry, I missed.
How much was it? I didn't say how much it was. I just said it wasn't going to be here till July 21st, but it was like $107 or something.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 4K resolution, 8-inch screen. I mean, it's basically like buying a damn phone.
Yeah.
Don't really have, much of a choice there.
Keep getting up. I gotta fucking get this print started. Gotta get it done, dude. It needs to be done by the end of the month because they're going to a cosplay event and they want to have it painted and ready to go before they leave. And it's like, fuck.
Oh, dang it. I tried to catch the hype train. I missed it.
Oh.
I was like, oh, 5, 4, click. Yeah.
Go.
But oh well. We never get to see the train go off. I was trying to make it happen. But anyway, yeah, so hopefully we'll have that going.
Okay. I'll do a little hype train for you. Hold on.
Well, it's like whenever you have so many things going on at one time.
There you go. There's your little hype train.
That's not a hype train. But anyway, so resin printers out of commission for the next 30 days. If Dragon Lord's FTM printer is mostly functional, and my FTM printer will hopefully be functional after this weekend. Because I got at least one cookie cutter to make. And I still need to find that dang shit, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just going to have to see if he wants something else made. Or another chip. I don't know. That one just seems to be too hyper-specific. but I doubt he's. I don't know if he served. I don't know how many ships a Navy man normally serves on. Whether it's normally just one or what. But
I mean, it depends. I mean, you could get stationed on a different ship every year and a half, 2 years.
yeah, I think he only did like 1 3-year term. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him. He was actually supposed to give me a list. He slacked off on me. So I'll have it to you by the end of the day. Sir, the end of the day has done fast. You let me down. I wonder if I have him on Facebook. I'm going to pester him real quick. Maybe I can get him on here and tell me what he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I almost forgot his
But
name.
yeah, so I talked about it last week. The big project that I was talking about is coming along fine. This one's really, really cool because if you look on the back of it, you can't really see it that well because it's black. Oh, there you go. There you go. You can see it there. It's got a little pocket for like fairy lights. So you're supposed to put lights in this channel and like run it out into the translucent film, and then this is completely hollow to run lights through into the battery so it lights up. It's really cool. This is hands down one of the most complicated prints I've ever done. So it's really satisfying to see it come together. And then once it's painted, it's going to be really cool, I think.
Be cool to see when it's all done.
Yeah, I'll definitely post up pictures on all the social medias once it's completed and painted and everything like that.
So, in other news, you want to jump back into our survival item list, or do we have any other news? I think that's all the 3D printing news I have. Really,
do we create files? I mean, we can do like simple, basic stuff. Nothing too crazy though.
Yeah, no, we're talking about. Yeah, it literally like we can make like letters. Maybe like I've done like a few basic company logos, like raised letters on a background. That kind of thing. But as far as like, the cap to this bottle or something, no, I'm not going to be able to do that. I did once make what did I make? It was like a plug cap for European plug outlets. I did that all on my own. That was kind of interesting. But I will tell you, it's a little weird messaging people on the app, but if you use Fiverr, there's all kinds of designers on Fiverr that will design things. The problem is, depending on what you want made, you're talking like $20, $30, $40, $50 to get something designed.
Yeah.
Honestly, from my opinion, it's been just better off just waiting and Googling and trying to make a friend that does 3D modeling or something. Because unless you really want it, it's almost cheaper to go buy the item than it is to pay somebody to make the model, unless you're going to like mass produce it.
Yeah, you can also check like Etsy. I know Etsy makes a lot of, there are Etsy creators that do all kinds of really, really stuff.
Yeah.
So that's always a solid option as well.
But like we got our rum coins made. I have one somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah. We got our rum coins designed, and that was like, I think it was only like $20, $30, but he made 2 custom designs for us. We can 3D print these coins and hand them out.
Yeah.
And that was just because I spent several hours trying to figure it out myself and just couldn't do it. So I finally just donated the money to get it done for rum.
Yeah. Came out really good too.
And, and that's the kind of item that I'm like, it's not like I can go buy this somewhere. Like I have to have somebody design it or do it myself.
Yeah.
Do you have one? How does Garrett know he has a coin?
Because you just showed it on camera.
Oh, good. I thought you meant like, I was thinking like you had one, like seen one in person, not just on the stream. I was like, wait a minute. I only made 3. How did you get one? My memory though. You tell me something happened and I'm like, okay, you have a better memory than me. That means it must have happened. When did it happen?
Yeah.
You have a red coin? What?
What
do you mean you have a red coin?
I haven't printed any red coins.
I haven't even printed anything in red in a long time. I did like Shelby's that ring.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A red coin. You're gonna have to like, take a picture, Garrett. I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think I only have one thing pending. Well, I have that ship, but that doesn't necessarily count. It's not really pending because I haven't found the model yet. I ship my cookie cutter. Did I make something?
I mean, you might have. That sounds like something you would do.
But when I made him the cookie cutter, I don't even think I had something to print. Now I'm really curious. Do I have a model that I don't even know about? Because I didn't even get this design until like 30 days ago, and he's talking about something from last Christmas. Like, dude, do I have a model already made that I forgot about? Like,
probably.
Wow. Honestly.
I mean, it's you we're talking about.
Jeez. Tell him. I feel like I need to get diagnosed or something.
You need to be medicated.
God, no, I need to have a, what's it called? Like a personal assistant. There's the memory or something. I need a, what's that called? Like the in-home nurses or something. I need somebody to come take care of my ass.
Forget your head if it wasn't screwed on.
Like those memes you see of like them walking grandma. You know, like back in my day, we used to jam out in the parking lot or something. Yeah, grandma, let's get you to bed.
Yeah.
Red coin. What are y'all talking about? I have every 3D print on the shelf right next to me. I have nothing of the sort. Now I'm really curious. You gotta find it and take a picture, Garrett. No, you're not home. Tell the wife to go find it. You don't know where it is? Red coin. What are y'all talking about, man?
I mean, for some reason, that feels familiar to me.
I have like every 3D print taking a picture of it, too. So I'm like, how? How do y'all have a coin? 2 people have seen it. 1 person owns it. I don't even know what they're talking about. Like, how is this possible? Watch me find a damn picture of it here. RUM-Gaming coins. I have no pictures. Of course, I never took a picture of the cookie cutter I made for him either. It'd be nice to have a picture of that too. But
well, see, there you go. You just didn't take any pictures that one time.
Swear.
The one time you didn't take pictures.
Oh man, I don't even know. All right, well, back to focusing. So, we got 2 lists from 2 of our viewers. One is Soupity Doop. Little known fun fact about Soupity Doop: he's actually the co-founder of the RUM-Gaming community, not the RUM-Gaming nonprofit. So, literally, one of the longest members of the community.
Mm-hmm.
He got together and made a list for us. I'm actually messaged him because he's terrible about remembering to watch the stream. I want him to see us go over his list. Alright, so we got... Which one is his? His was... I want to make sure I actually look at his and not John's. Okay. That one's his. Alright. Let's bring this over here. Bam.
Throw you off task for a second.
Okay.
Do you ever have an issue with the FDM printer where it like doesn't print the skirt, but it starts printing the fucking item?
Oh yeah. Plenty of times, but I usually stop it if it doesn't make the skirt. Alright, so Soupity Doop, long-term member and supporter of the community. This is his survivalist. He didn't go to the full $1,000. He was kind of running out of ideas, so we'll see if we can make fun of him for missing basic key items that we think you need.
Sure. Can you stream your screen so I can see it at difficulty for me?
I don't know if that'll work, but
Discord?
because I have it over your screen, so that...
I mean, you could just like stream the entire screen and I can see it.
Hang on. Now you're asking for complicated things in the middle of the
I mean, it's kind of become our thing. Technically.
Okay. There you go. Fuck, now I gotta find the list again. Alright. So, I'm going to zoom in too. Make this a little bigger for everybody. So, first thing first, we got these Easy Go Products Eco Sticks Fat Wood Fire Starter Kindling Firewood Sticks. Fire starter for wood stoves. So it's like sticks that have fat on them. Is that what I'm seeing here? You said you can't see it?
Mm-mm.
I'm
Nope.
sharing my screen with you.
It looks like you're just sharing my face to me.
I don't know. It's on the same screen, and I'm sharing that entire screen with you.
Interesting.
I mean, do I need to make it a little bigger? Is that better?
No, it's like not there at all.
No, I'm talking about on the stream.
That's better.
Okay. It's a little fuzzy. Man, why is that so fuzzy? Clear as day on my monitor. I don't know why it's so fuzzy on the stream. This is a good thing I zoomed in. Alright. Zoom in one more. Shoot, why not? Alright, so got these fire starter fat. I keep wanting to call it fat sticks. That's fat wood. I'm curious. What does it say these are? Why can't I zoom down? Whoa. There's a whole lot of these things. What is this? Alright. Fat wood. Harvested from leftover stumps of pine trees, so the internal resin allows it to light easily. Okay. I was thinking they, like, coated them in lard or something. Like,
I mean, hey,
that's
a biodegradable, easy fuel source right there, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, looking... Okay, now that I zoom in on the picture, it's like little... Just literally look like stick shavings from a pine tree. Alright, interesting. Interesting choice. I don't think I would have went with... Like, out of all the fire starter items, I would have went with, like, something like you did, like the little fire gel, or even maybe just a more generic, like, campfire starter sticks or something. But it's interesting. Next, you took a page out of your book. Got a little campfire cooking set.
Yeah.
It's got some interesting stuff in there. What is that? It's got a spoon, bowl, 2 little pots. I think it's got a little fire starter kit in itself.
Oh, that's
All
pretty
in
neat.
one. Just trying to see. The picture's so small I can't tell what half of that stuff is. Let's see. What is that? Oh, it's a little sponge? Why is there a sponge?
So you can clean it when you're done cooking on it?
Oh, okay. I was thinking like you use it to cook, and I'm like,
God,
I don't understand.
The apocalypse doesn't mean you have to be a Neanderthal.
I guess. Is that what it is, though? Hang on. Where's the detailed description? Let's see. One-stop shop camping needs. No, that doesn't tell me what it is. Where's the stuff inside of it? There we go. No, little bowl, little spoon, little spork. Oh, that's a whistle. That little green thing is a survival whistle.
Oh. I mean, I don't know how useful that would be in a zombie apocalypse, but okay.
And then the little black thing is a little, like, old school can opener, as well as, like, little wrench and whatnot on it. Spoon, the spork. It literally doesn't even tell you. Okay, it does say sponge. Okay. Survivor whistle, soup spoon, spatula, spork, bowls, pan, pot, survival tool, and sponge. Because you can't just not clean your utensils in the apocalypse. That's preposterous. And a little mesh carrying bag, so that it'll dry on the go. You know what? I kind of like that one. I was thinking about putting a little, like, pot set, but then we talked about just reusing, like, cans as pots and stuff. And then my
Yeah, I mean, but
canteen has that little metal cup on it. So I was just like, well, I got a cup. I really don't need a utensil. You know, I was like, I'm not going to throw that on there. But now that I got extra money on mine, since I revamped mine, I could squeeze something in there for that. But I kind of like this one. And it's only $21. I mean, that's not bad. 2 little pots, bowl, spoon, spork, spatula, sponge. Shit.
no. Yep.
The only thing I worry about things like this is like when you get that like cheap knockoff aluminum pans that can't really take a lot of heat.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always worry about, these like small little camp cooking sets. You know, they're meant for like almost like one-time use kind of stuff.
Yeah. You use it more than once and they'll just melt.
Yeah. Hey, canteen fan. That's what I'm talking about. Does it have... Yep, and it has the cup inside of it too. There we go. Aluminum metal cup. 32 ounce one. I don't think mine is 32 ounces. That's pretty big. $20 canteen. So you got to get on that canteen club, Dragon. That's where it's at. Oh, the wife said it's a green coin. Oh, because I made it with the green filament that I made your mods with. Whistle for a teapot. It's not what the survival whistle's for, Ben. He's already got a fire starter. Yeah.
Yeah, a whistle is for being found. In a zombie apocalypse, I don't know if I want to be found.
I mean, it depends. Situational. You think about those times where like you get split up and then you're struggling to find each other. So if you have like a little whistle code, you know, if you hear 3 short toots of the whistle, that's me. Yeah. You wouldn't just be wailing on it to let everybody know where you are.
I'm worried about letting the zombies know where I am because that's what they're going to follow is the sound.
I'm just saying, I'm either going to have to learn how to do bird calls or I'm going to have to fucking have a little whistle, right?
Learn how to do bird calls. You got plenty of time in the apocalypse. It's not like you got anything that's better to do.
I'll make a turkey gobbling sound before I make a bird call.
I mean, why don't you just put a bird call in there instead of a whistle?
Well, because it's compact. So this is a little tooting whistle. It's not like an emergency like loud whistle. No, this thing's really small. That whistle like fits in your pocket. Did you not? Or fits in your wallet? Did you not see that?
Oh, well, yeah. I'm just gonna get an
look at that
whistle.
That thing is like as thin as a credit card.
I'm just gonna get a Mayan death whistle.
Yeah, that won't attract attention.
Maybe it'll keep people away.
I got like 4 of them on the shelf.
Yeah, maybe it'll keep people away and do exactly what I want it to.
All right, so what does he got? A little tactical 40-liter. You know, not a huge backpack, but still can hold a decent amount of stuff.
No.
Little Molly rucksack. See, but this thing has no support. Like, that's not going to be... I mean, I guess it's smaller, though, so you don't really need a lot of support, but if you had a lot of weight in there, if you don't have the what do you call it, the support braces and whatnot, the frame, if you don't have a good frame in there, you're going to feel all 40 liters of that weight in your shoulders, on your back. So I'm definitely going to dock points for the backpack with no frame.
Yep, I agree.
Super loud wind-up. He's just going to walk around with an air horn. I'm right here. Yeah, I mean, signaling, but if you're in like a wooded area, I don't know. Signaling only works if you're in the open or something. But that's why you always want to have like pre-designated rendezvous points. Like every time you enter a town, you mark like a rendezvous. Like we'll meet here if shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Even if you're just say we're cruising between one town and the other, hey, shit hits the fan, we meet back at mile marker 33. All right.
Yeah.
A weenie whistle, yeah. The little Oscar Mayer whistle. What the heck is this? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can see this. A gas pump. Little manual gas siphon.
Oh, yeah, a little siphon. Yeah, sure.
I mean...
I feel like you don't need to buy a kit to siphon gas, but...
Yeah. That's kind of what else I was like, Honestly, I could just take my fucking hatchet, tink, and get all the gas I need.
Well,
But
either and that too, but also I could just find some fucking rubber tube somewhere, a garden hose.
yeah, you just
You know?
you could just cut a piece of hose off the engine block.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not one long enough, but same thing. You can find something somewhere, or just punch a fucking hole in the gas tank and call it a day. You'll waste a lot of gas, but still, I mean, it is nice little pocket-sized thing if you're trying to be quiet and I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Did I skip something? Oh,
But I'll tell you, if I went over budget and I needed to cut something, that's probably the first thing I'd cut.
now here's what I'm not going to agree with: a 5-gallon gas can.
No,
I'm not
hard
carrying
pass.
around 5 gallons everywhere I go.
Yeah.
Now, but so we're looking at this from the perspective of being a walking survivor, though. If you plan on being like a driving survivor, then I could see like, you steal yourself a motorcycle or dirt bike or something. You strap that can to the back. You have your little hand pump. You go from vehicle to vehicle, fill up your tank, fill up your gas can, keep going. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I plan on just being a walking nomad for the most part. So, like, I don't really have a need for a gas can in my go bag.
Yeah.
There's going to be containers everywhere. I could find a gas can, or I could find a container.
Listen, I remember when you tried to put gas in a styrofoam cup and it didn't work out very well for you.
Works just fine. You just got to do it quickly. Didn't have to have gas. Learn to whistle, or whistle with grass. I know how to whistle. Like I could make. I mean, it wouldn't be a bird call, but we could come up with a whistle that is me. But I could see, if you don't know how to whistle, a train whistle. Those fucking wooden whistles. I can't make the sound, but a little choo-choo whistle would confuse everybody. Like, be hunting somebody down and be like, "Did you just hear a goddamn train whistle? Like, what the fuck?
Train crash? What the hell? It's the fucking Polar Express coming through. What the fuck?
In the middle of the swamp or something. Shit. All right. So, I mean, yeah, gas can, I guess it depends on your style of initial survivor that you plan on being.
Yeah.
I'm looking for more like long-term gas is going to run out. I'm not trying to be noticeable, looking for more stealth nomad style.
Yeah, I mean, a car is admittedly very high profile.
Ooh. The next one, though, I might have to add to mine. I'll have to add a book to go with it, but a lockpicking set.
That's a good one.
Well, wait. I think he meant to put a lockpicking set. He put an O-ring pick set, like the automotive pick set.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume you meant to put lockpicks because I can't imagine this being your survival go bag item, right? Never know. We're gonna need to replace an O-ring.
Believe it or not, I'm actually not bad at picking locks.
I've never done. A long time ago, I was practicing to pick like cuff locks, but that's not really a lock.
The owner at my old company had his office that would be able to be locked, and he would always lock his keys in his office. So I'd have to pick the lock to his office and break into it like every couple of months.
Jeez. Well, yeah. So, yeah, lockpicking, that is a good one. Because you imagine, you're talking even 10 years down the road, you might run into locked rooms or boxes or whatever. Pick a padlock, pick a door.
Yep. And you can buy very compact and very small lockpicks.
Well, yeah, I mean, they look pretty much just like this. A little roll in a bundle pack.
Yeah. Well, you don't even need that. They come in like keychain form. The one that I used was like a keychain.
Well, yeah, but if you want like some long-lasting ones, you can buy a quality set for probably
Yeah.
a decent amount.
Yeah.
Little emergency, almost just looks like a tarp. Emergency survival shelter tent.
Yeah. Just a small little Mylar thermal shelter. Yeah, I like it.
Basic. Oh, hell, it's only $10. Dang.
I'm still I don't know. I got something about being on the ground, man. I'm
Yeah.
still sticking with the hammock. You know, I don't want to be on the ground.
And it's only 59 by 98 inches, so I'm hoping it's 98 inches long. Otherwise, my head and feet are sticking out.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's any shorter than fucking 75 inches, I'm sticking out the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I said, Ben. I'd have to put a lockpick set and a lockpicking guide in my bag, because unless I'm going to learn it before now and then. Next little tourniquet. God dang, $25. There's some tourniquets. That's some pricey tourniquets right there. Jeez.
Yeah. You can buy like an entire fucking IFAC that's got a tourniquet in it. For
Yeah,
fucking
I'm pretty sure
$25.
ours had a tourniquet in it.
Yep.
All right, I mean, yeah, but more power to you. Emergency tourniquets. All right. Whoa. 10-pound sledge. That's his weapon of choice there, huh? Which I've thought about. Because, I mean, you think about that sledge, you can be taking down doors.
Yep.
Instead of, if I can't figure out the stupid lock picks, I'll get it open.
I'm just going to break the fucking handle off of it.
Bust the lock off, whatever I got to do. And it can be an effective zombie tool. I just worry about the stamina. You're going to get tired swinging a hammer, even if it is only a 10-pound hammer. Like,
Yeah.
You're going to get tired much faster than I am stabbing with my spear.
Yeah. And carrying that fucking thing around all the damn time is going to be a bitch and a half, too.
Well, I mean, you can mount it to your backpack. I can mount it to my backpack. His little molly pack, maybe not. But what I like about it, and what is a downside to like my spear and even the arrows per se, maybe not the arrows, but kind of a flaw I've seen in the zombie survival TV shows is it's almost like the moment you turn into a zombie, they pretend your skull turned to mush.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, if it's a fresh zombie, that skull is hard as shit.
Yeah.
And if I try and like spear stab you in the side of the head, I might just ping off a skull and not do anything. Now the arrow, it's a takedown bow with a good solid arrow. It'll probably penetrate. But
yeah,
that sledgehammer though, don't matter if you're a fresh zombie or an old zombie, you're crushing that skull in.
Yep. Yep.
But it's also going to be harder to aim. You try and pinpoint aim the sledgehammer. I mean, like you said, you're going to get tired carrying it. You're going to get tired swinging it. But
eventually, you're going to find a fucking spear and be like, "Yo, fuck this." You're
going to watch me be like you're like that dwarf and elf reference again. You're going to watch me over there with my spear, just 1, 2, 3. What are you at? 1, 4, 5.
You're out of breath already.
Yeah, and you're winded. Yeah. Jeez. Effective, but at the same time, he's like, "Oh, what's that? You can't take down these fresh zombies? Well, fuck you."
Well, I mean, listen, if you're using a bow and arrow, you're going through a fresh skull.
Well, yeah, I was talking about melee to melee though.
Oh yeah, like a spear.
If I'm over here going ting ting, trying to hit the eye socket just right.
yeah. I was gonna say definitely spearing somebody through their skull would be a feat in its own. I think.
Yeah. So both have their merit, but
it just depends on how much bullshit you want to put up with. Really.
Well, see, that's what I was saying, Gary. Like with my backpack, I can tie that to it and use it as a tool when needed. But he has this little Molly backpack, 40-liter backpack. Like, there's no way to really effectively strap that in. His doesn't have a frame, so now you're adding a 10-pound fucking sledgehammer to the back of this bag.
Yeah.
Like, just adding to your strain. But yeah, I mean, each their own, and it's only 36 inches. It's, well, guess that's 3 feet. That's reasonable. For some reason, I was thinking that was smaller. Next, got some shoes, which again, we talked about whether or not we should have that on ours or not. And I figure shoe stores probably be the one thing that isn't going to be ransacked completely. I'll be able to find some shoes along the way. I'll throw on my old combat boots and find some better ones later on.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Sledgehammer can be used, almost like the effectiveness of a flail. You could potentially take out 2-3 zombies at a time. You get a strong enough swing going with a sledgehammer.
If you've got the strength to keep it from deflecting when you hit something.
Well, that, again, depends on how fresh the zombie is. I'll start going quick. Oh, the shoes? I don't know. I think. Just here in Bartlesville, there's like 4 shoe stores, and there's going to be, 30 survivors? We'll be fine. I'll go hit at the Walmart warehouse down the road to find some shoes.
Honestly, that's kind of a surprising take from somebody who was in the Army. Like, that's kind of the Army's mantra, right? Like, take care of your fucking feet.
Yeah, he was saying that the shoe stores are going to run out.
Angie! Hello, how you doing?
Hey, there's a badger in here.
Yeah. Chaos wielding honey badger.
So, next is a disposable poncho 5-pack.
Sure, yeah.
I did think about that, when I was having the poncho liner. I thought, maybe I should just have the poncho too. Because it is going to suck when it starts raining and I just have to keep walking.
Yeah, that's something I hadn't really thought about. Yeah. What happens if it rains?
Yeah. Might have to slip a poncho into, what was the other thing? What was the other thing on here? Poncho, and lockpicks. Poncho and lockpicks. I need to find a way to squeeze that into mine.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go with the disposable one though. No, I'd get like a permanent
nice one.
Poncho.
Yeah.
Because what good is 5 disposables? Wife.
Just talking to Angie.
Mm-hmm. Have a hat with a brim. All right. So then we have a pretty standard fucking $60 first aid kit. Woo.
And it's only 32 pieces? Come on.
It's 348 with a bonus 32 piece one.
Okay. I was about to say.
Now, let's see. Let's see what this thing has. We're gonna judge this med kit here. It's got 5,000 band-aids. All right.
Okay, sure.
It's got the standard scissors. Got a glow stick. Got basic gauze and tape and whatnot.
It doesn't have a tourniquet though.
It does not look like it has a tourniquet, which is I guess why he spent like $25 on 2 tourniquets.
What about splints? Do they have splints?
That's what I was looking for. If it had that splint thing, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't give like the best breakdown. Oh, here we go. Bandage, gloves, scissors, emergency blanket, blah, 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 prep pad, little, those large popsicle sticks, what are they called?
Oh,
trauma pad, instant ice pack, first aid guide, safety pins, and then the little mini bag, which just has more bandages in it. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think that's one that I would pick.
Yeah, it's just a huge Band-Aid box.
Yeah. For $60.
I can fix any scratch you get for days.
But that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. And I got some gauze and some scissors and one glow stick.
I'm pretty sure both of our first aid kits had clog kits and everything in it too. So the powder that you can dump in there, a heavy wound to clog everything up.
What is that called?
I can't remember what it's called either.
Wound seal powder. What's that called? life. What do we call it in the army? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what
Literally
it's
looking
called
up, it's literally called like wound seal pad. It's made out of like crushed like shells or something.
Yeah, it's fuck. I can't remember it either.
Yeah, what is that shit called?
Is it just like cauterized powder or something like that?
There's a word for it. Here we go. EMTs quick relief powder. That's not what it's called.
Wound seal. Yeah, it's just called wound seal.
Yeah, but I was trying to think of what it's made out of. So I want to say it's made out of like shells.
Bleed stop.
What is wound seal powder made of? Polymer and potassium ferrite. I guess it's just called wound seal. I don't remember it being called wound seal. But
Wound seal or bleed stop. One of the two. I can't remember. Something like that. But yeah, it's just a powder. You fucking dump it in the wound and it, makes all your fucking blood.
I swore it was made out of like crushed seashells or something.
Yeah, Shane says the one in the military uses has oyster shell in it.
Is it oyster shells then? Okay.
Yeah.
It was something like that, but maybe that's what this started off with. I don't know. Yeah, wound seal, bleed seal. Yeah. I swear there's like some other name. Maybe there's some stupid name we had for it. I don't know. But yeah. Wound seal powder. I feel like there's a different name for it, but it's not coming to me. But yeah. I don't know if mine had that or not, but this one definitely doesn't. So
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you need some tourniquets, scissors. You really just need like a couple rolls of fucking gauze.
Yeah.
And some
you use fucking
gauze,
toilet paper or fucking paper towels as a band-aid and some gauze.
I mean, if you're in the apocalypse, do you really need a band-aid?
Yeah. I don't want shit getting infected.
Just rub some dirt in it, you'll be all right.
Rub some dirt on it, you'll be all right. Just take a salt tablet, you'll be fine.
That's all I need in my first aid kit. Salt tablets, ibuprofen, and dirt.
Yeah, Motrin and fucking dirt.
And 4 pairs of socks.
Listen, I survived off of that shit for fucking 4 years, all right?
I still survive off of it. What are you talking about? You see this? Big bottle.
Yeah. I got 2 of them in the pantry.
What's this come with? 180 per bottle. 800 milligrams.
This is a potassium and magnesium supplement. I live off of this shit, dude. It's a necessity every day.
All right. Next on his list. Hey, your little water straws.
Yeah, man, life straws. Gotta have them.
I don't know if that's the same as yours. This is 4 of them for $31. Again, I thought about throwing those in mine, but I'm like, at least initially, water's going to be easy to find. And I still stick with like the chlorine tablets. As long as I can find some decent water, boil it down, use a tablet. Like, those tablets are going to hold me off for a year or two. These straws are going to last me a month.
Yeah, I mean, but it's really good for like on the go. If you're at a lake that it's got still water and you don't want to fucking collect it, make a fire, boil it, use the tablet. You just take your fucking straw out and get a drink.
I guess it's the same genre as like the emergency rations. Where it's like I don't have the time, so let me just get a drink and keep moving.
Yeah.
Next, the Road Atlas. I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of validity to having like a map set.
I guess if you're, I mean, on one hand, I look at it like I could just follow one road to the next, but it would be handy to know exactly where you've been and kind of mark them off as you go through the towns.
Yeah.
Make notes.
Yeah, I mean, that
kind of thing.
That was originally on my list. I had to cut it because it was a little expensive, but I had like a compass kit that had, a map of every state his little kit, a whole ass
I
kit.
mean, God, at first I'm like, I don't fucking need a map. I'll just be roaming around. But I'm like, now that I think about taking notes, think about watching like I Am Legend stuff where he's like circling the houses, which ones he's been to, which ones he's not. And I'm like, man, this, long term, you mark out everywhere you've been, everywhere you had, little
Yep.
secret stashes and stuff. I mean,
Time to migrate. Next
man.
town.
Well, man, yeah, but if like, hey, this one has a hidden ammo depot, I'm not carrying it all with me, but if I ever need ammo again, let me come
Yeah, I
back there and
mean,
try and get it,
I see my survival style being like I would find a small town that's got stuff to look out for. I'd within that town I'd make like a small little base camp that I could go back to every night that's safe, maybe in a building or a house or something, boarded up. Live there for a couple of weeks until I uh you know exhaust all of the resources and then move to the next one. you know
Do it like 7 Days to Die style, except you just keep moving from town to town.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's like, I don't know, I was immediately started talking shit about it, and then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know, now I kind of want to throw a map into mine.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I might
definitely a
have,
good
I
idea.
might have to throw lockpicks, a map, and
Ponchos
poncho.
and 5,000 bandages.
1,000 band-aids. Jeez. Hang on, I'm gonna open up a notepad real quick. I want to add a little to-do list for mine.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I actually have to use the
Poncho,
bathroom. I don't think I can hold it, so I'll be right back.
road atlas, and lockpicks. All right. I'm gonna have me a masterful survival list that I'm gonna like publish to the internet or something by the time we're done with this series. All right. Next, where are we at? Flashlights, pretty standard. Let's see. Yeah, it's a standard flashlight. Nothing crazy, not rechargeable or anything like that. Just standard battery flashlight. Well, I really hope it's not those specialty batteries though, because that could be a problem. Let's see. What do these have? You know what I'm talking about? What's those ones we had or I don't know if you had them, Shane. Those Surefire batteries or Surefire flashlights that had to use Surefire batteries. Like they didn't just take standard batteries. What do these take? These take there's two AAAs. Interesting. Two AAA battery holders. Does it take AAAs? I'm assuming. Guessing since it says AAA battery holder. Battery power, but it doesn't tell you what kind of battery. I'm assuming AAA since it says AAA battery holder. It's a weird way to say that it uses AAA batteries by just saying it has a AAA battery holder. But two standard AAA battery flashlights. Oh, there it is right there on the bottom right of the picture. AAAs. All right. I mean, $20, two AAA batteries. You have to hunt down batteries, but should last you a while as long as you don't use them all the time. Yeah, it was Surefire. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Surefire flashlight. Yeah, they were. Well, here's a little picture. It shows the. Let me slap it over here real quick. These things. Surefire flashlight with these little specialty Surefire batteries. These batteries are like $20 for a pair of batteries. And these are the issued flashlights that we had for a little while. Like, stupid expensive flashlight, specialty batteries. Like, they were really bright, but nowadays with all that technology.
Surefire is awesome, though.
Yeah, but nowadays there's so much better that doesn't take specialty batteries.
It's true.
Yeah, they were good for the time. Now they're just overpriced flashlights that require proprietary batteries. Yeah, so we found out these were His next item was 2 AAA battery flashlights.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have to hunt down batteries every now and then, but yeah.
That's why I like the idea of the solar powered or the wind up flashlight. You know, you don't have to worry about batteries.
This is an interesting choice. Safety flares.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say no.
I mean,
All the way.
well, as a zombie distractor, though, you know, hordes coming, chunk of flare out there, you go the opposite direction.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to hear Soup's thought process on this one. Why'd you put the flares on there? Figured you
Oh.
never know what you could use a flare for. There you go. Yeah,
He just showed up, right? Didn't
Yeah, he
research the
did.
voice, I just grabbed one. I mean, yeah, I guess real emergency lighting, but I don't think I would use that. I can't think of, I don't know, unless you're like in a damn cave. Like, what kind of emergency lighting am I going to need to bust open a flare?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the flares would have the same effect as like a big glow stick, that you could get for a lot cheaper, and it
Won't have to worry about it
probably
breaking
lasts
down.
longer, too.
Yeah. But I do like the idea of a flare as a distractor. So
Yeah, I mean, you could probably use a flare as a or a glow stick as a distractor too.
I don't know,
Maybe.
man. Not as well as a flare. You throw a glow stick out in the grass, nobody even knows it's there. You throw a flare out in the grass, it's either going to distract them or it's going to make a bigger distraction.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to use flares, I'd want a flare gun. I'd want to be able to launch that fucker up in the air.
Yeah, but
because you could at least use that as a signal. It's like we're in the same town. The town's kind of big. Where the fuck are you? Pop your flare. Boom.
And an emergency weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. The flares make a noise and a brighter light than a glow stick. So
Yeah.
Glow stick's not going to be used for a distractor.
That's
Glow
true.
stick is a better option for an emergency light source, though.
Yeah, no, I think on the actual like sticks of flares, I'm still gonna say no.
Yeah, I think if I found some, I might pick them up and put them in there, but I don't think I'm gonna store them in my bag.
Yeah.
Next, look, he actually has the survival kit as well as 5,000 band-aids.
All right.
So he's got the flashlight,
carabiners. Okay, so that's a little bit more of a
This one's got all it's got a splint roll thing. Pretty sure it has a tourniquet in here. Some of it's kind of hard to see. Let me see.
You know what's something that I haven't seen in any of the survival kits yet?
What?
A stapler.
Well, yeah, but they have some of them have suture kits. Like this one has needle and string. Oh, this one, I guess it's. So this one has a little fishing kit, emergency blanket. It still doesn't have a tourniquet. It has a glass breaker, though. That's kind of unique. It's got all kinds of random survival items. But still no tourniquets. That's why you had to spend $25 on tourniquets.
I don't know if I've got the balls to sew myself up. Maybe
Really?
with a staple gun, I can put the stapler on there and oh god, okay, all right, next one. Oh god, okay, all right, next one.
I feel like I'd rather sew myself.
No, not me, dude. I'd rather.
Oh,
staple.
okay. It has the tourniquet. That blue in the bottom right is the rubber. Like when you give blood kind of tourniquet. So not exactly a, cut off your arm tourniquet.
Yeah.
Slow down blood flow tourniquet, I guess.
What makes a good tourniquet? I mean, something that's going to be durable, because if you want to do a tourniquet right, you're going to need to put a lot of elbow grease into tightening it.
Well, yeah, because a good tourniquet cuts off blood flow so you don't bleed out to death. That's what makes a good tourniquet.
Yeah, so if you've got something that's really durable that can, you can yank with all your might and it's not going to break, that's a good tourniquet.
Yeah, like the ones that he had on there, the 2 for $25 up here, those are solid ass fucking tourniquets right there.
Yeah.
It's got the twist bar, solid thick ratchet strap.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't going nowhere once you lock it in place. Now, your little blue rubber cord over here that you use for donating blood, like, one, that's not saving your life, and
Yeah.
two, that's falling off at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
But you also don't want it to cause a lot of damage, you know, that's why you don't want to just use a rope.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what we mentioned, Soup, was, you know, the sledgehammer would be great for, like, busting down locks, breaking down doors, you know, that kind of thing. But you're going to be carrying around this 10-pound sledge everywhere. But we were also looking at it from the nomad lifestyle, not the, you know, like keeping it in a car or your base or anything. Well, again, so a ratchet strap, that gear's going to rip open your skin when you clamp it down.
You can use a ratchet strap, but it's going to fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah. So, super duper. Did you mean to put lockpicks instead of an O-ring seal picking kit? Because that's what I assume you meant here was lockpicks, and you thought those were lockpicks because you looked up pick tool set and like, yeah, technically it is a pick tool set, but not the kind of pick tool set that you wanted.
Yep, that's it is by all intents and purposes. It is a pick tool set. Yes, that's exactly.
But much like the description here, it's for car auto O-ring seals, not for picking locks.
I've got a set of those in my toolbox. Yeah,
that one was funny. Soup's gonna turn into a mechanic in the apocalypse.
Yeah. Hey, you know, if you've got a professional skill and you can get cars running, people will fucking do shit for it.
Hey, imagine Soup in the apocalypse, like, dang it, this door's locked. He's like, oh, don't worry, I got you. I got a lockpick set. And he pulls that out.
He pulls the sledgehammer out?
No, he pulls out his O-ring set.
Oh, yeah, the O-ring. I'm pretty sure those won't even fit into a fucking lock, actually.
No, the tips will. All right. So next, god dang, where are you planning on carrying all this stuff?
Oh,
you got a freaking 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah.
Jeez.
$225. How long is that? What's the 120 servings?
Yep.
That's a 2-week ration right there.
Was that 25 year? Yeah, 25-year shelf life. One bucket. This dude's carrying around a 10-pound sledge, a 20-pound bucket of fucking food,
a 5-gallon gas canister,
5,000 bandages, and an O-ring set. Killing me.
Stash it somewhere. I mean, it all depends on the lifestyle you're going to live while you're surviving. Are you going to be stationary? If so, then sure, well, why not?
Because again, the assignment though was all this is supposed to be in your go bag. So I'm picturing you going to your secret location and you're grabbing your backpack, your 20-pound bucket of food, your gas can, your sledgehammer, and you're like, all right, I'm ready. Oh, we got another list too after this one. All right.
Awesome.
So, hey, at least we know whenever Soup hunkers down somewhere, though, he's going to have some food for us. Right?
Yeah, we'll be meeting up with him once a week.
Train him for his O-ring skills and the sandwich. Yeah, in theory, we were wondering, though, because you had a pretty small backpack, and I wasn't quite sure, without frame support and whatnot, like this backpack's going to hurt you when you're carrying all that weight on the back of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the empty gas can, sure, strap it to it, sledgehammer, strap it to the side, then you're just carrying your bucket around. But...
Just smack some zombies around with a fucking 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah, right? That's his melee weapon right there. 5-gallon bucket of food.
I mean, listen, that would hurt. That put me on my ass. Somebody fucking smacks me upside the head with a fucking 5-gallon bucket. I'm going down.
And I don't know if you saw it earlier, so we commented on everything, but I think this was one of my interesting items go to, but the takeaways was I definitely had 3 things from your list I want to add to mine. An actual lock picking set, and I want to put a real poncho, not 5 disposable ponchos.
Put it over
And
its head so it can't bite you.
oh, and the road atlas.
That's some cartoon shit right there, man. I love it, Shane.
But yeah, I mean, so overall though, I mean, it's not a bad list. Could use
Oh, that
some.
was the end of it. Was
Yeah, that
the
was
two
the
hundred
end
and
of it.
fifty
Yeah.
dollar fucking thing of food rations?
And granted, I think he
Okay.
said his list was only what was it, soup like $800 or something. And he said it was close to like 800. So I mean, he even has room to improve. He could upgrade that backpack to one with frames. Upgrade the poncho. But yeah, pretty solid. He's got fodder. He's got something for water, something for food, something to cook. Missing a few items as far as like hunting and whatnot. He had a little bit of fishing gear in that survival kit here.
Yeah.
But nothing for really like hunting food.
He's got a 5-gallon bucket full of food. He ain't got to worry
Well,
about eating shit
yeah,
for a
it's
while.
got a while. Shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next on our list is John, another co-worker and tried to be a veteran. Didn't quite make it all the way through due to medical reasons, but still long-term RUM-Gaming member.
Yep.
Can't remember what is his dang tag. Soup, do you remember? It's I think he changed it to like John Plays Games or something recently, but I can't remember what his actual tag is anymore. I don't remember. What is this dang tag?
Not Silverado, is it? I feel like
No. Dang. Oh, it's Hatsube. Hatsube.
yeah.
How do you spell that? Yeah, there you go. Ben got it. Hatsube. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's how I say it. But I can't remember what he says it actually means. But yeah, Hatsube. John from work. I think we started playing with him on 7 days. Long time ago. Like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is his list.
4-pack hand crank flashlights. Yes, sir. And solar powered.
Yep, hand crank. I wonder where's the hand crank, though. I'm curious about that. I want to see if there's a better picture. Okay, here you go. It's got a little fold-up crank on the bank and solar power. Those are pretty nice. Little 4-pack.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
4-pack for $21. All right.
It's not bad. Not bad.
All right. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I did change my light to something similar, but I don't know. I kind of like these more. So,
It kind of makes me, I don't know though, it kind of makes me wonder why you're getting a 5-pack for fucking $21. Like,
A
are
4-pack.
they really that good? Or a 4-pack still?
well, I mean, again,
They can't be fantastic, right?
but you don't need like the super powerful flashlight. You just need a light to be able to see around. So, I mean, I look at it as like they could be shitty lights as long as I can still see around the house I'm scouting.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm not trying to give myself away. Oh yeah, that's right. Hatsube is I think he's a scout leader, and he has been for like the past 10, 15 years. For his kids, and yeah, he's a scout leader of a troop in town. That's what it is. So he's got a lot of scout experience and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
And he's big survival gamer and all that. So it's got a
Yeah,
lot of.
I expect good things from this list.
Yeah. Good call, Ben. I totally forgot that he's a scout leader. Oh, he hasn't done it in the last year, maybe since COVID or something. I know he was doing it for the longest time with his kids. All right, so we got the solar-powered hand-cranked flashlights, 4-pack. And then we got a gas mask, which is a interesting choice. I mean,
I'm gonna say no. Yeah.
Again, I kind of look at it like the flare option. If I found one, I might hang on to it.
I mean, that's. I mean, I guess if we're working under the assumption that the infection is an airborne.
Well, I'm not talking about for infection. I'm just talking about like there's been several situations, where like say a fire comes through or something, the whole town's burning or something, or maybe even just like like pepper bombs and gas grenades and stuff, like
Yeah,
against
maybe.
people. That's like I feel like I see if, like I said, if I found one, I'd probably take it back and stash it. It wouldn't be in my go bag, but I would
agreed.
I would keep this on my lookout list.
Agreed.
But yeah, I don't know. This mask I don't think is gonna prevent you from getting sick. But I don't know. Yeah, definitely not my go bag, but I would definitely keep it on my, keep a lookout list, keep it in my stash, mark it on the map. Here's a next. So kind of like the canteen. What is this? 24-ounce kettle. Oh, didn't you have something like this?
Mm-hmm.
These are ceramic cups. 2 ceramic cups and a 24-ounce kettle. Okay, interesting.
I don't think I like that one as much as I liked the one that I had, but yeah, I mean, I like the idea. I'm down
Yeah,
with it.
I like the idea that you can put the cup inside and it kind of works as like a, what's it called? Like a double broiler, or
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. You can do some chocolate confections in there.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm doing in the apocalypse is making fucking chocolate.
Yeah. And we got another guy with a vest. There we go. Nice tactical vest.
Yeah. That was on my list. That's the exact same one, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Maybe he was watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a vest on mine. I was struggling to find one because I want one. Because I'm picturing like I'm going to be wearing the shirt and the vest and the backpack and carrying all this shit. Like, I want to be able to breathe as much as possible. And I was struggling to find one that didn't have so much extra bullshit on it, but still had a belt, but was still breathable. But yeah,
I mean, I think that's where like a really nice like military style plate carrier comes in handy, because you can fucking Velcro everything to the front of it. But then again, you got a big fucking plate in front of it that ain't breathing.
Yeah, but you don't have to wear the plate.
Yeah, but it's even still, that shit doesn't breathe. I mean, you've worn a plate carrier before, It doesn't matter if there's blood in there or not. It don't breathe.
That's why I almost feel like I'd rather just have like a fishing vest than a tactical vest.
Yeah, maybe.
But I do want the belt. I want the nice sturdy belt.
That was a big selling point for me, was that, it came with that, nice sturdy tactical belt.
Yeah. Compass. All right. See.
Yep.
I don't know. You had a compass on yours. I think something
That's
in
the exact
mine.
same compass I had on mine.
I think something in mine has a little compass. But
yeah,
I really
you
don't,
had your
but I really don't think I need
knife
one.
kit.
Because I mean, you have a general direction just with the sun and the stars. And
Yeah, but I mean, you've watched survival shows before. I mean, like, you could walk in a straight line all day, and what you think is a straight line is actually a big giant fucking circle.
well, not if you're following the sun, but
The sun moves.
no, but I'm saying you keep like the sun on your left and right shoulder, that kind of situation. You're good. I don't know.
Well, yeah, if you only want to move that direction. If you only want to go east and west, sure. Or, I mean, north and south, sure.
You either walk to the sun or away from it, or keep the sun at your left and right shoulder. It's the same thing. You have your 4 basic directions right there.
What if the sun's not there?
Then use stars.
What if you don't know fucking astrology? You don't know the stars. The fuck?
I mean, if you don't know where the goddamn North Star is, then you need to learn yourself, all right?
You tell me one singular fucking place in Houston where you can even see the goddamn North Star, and I'll
In
follow
the
it
zombie
all day long.
apocalypse, you'll find it every night, all right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
And if you're staying in Houston in the apocalypse,
Listen, I don't want to hear you discounting a fucking compass when you can put it
I'm
in your
not
cargo
discounting
pocket.
it. I'm
Okay?
just saying I haven't added one to mine because I feel it. Again, I look at it like the gas mask. If I found one, I'd probably pick it up and keep it with me. But I don't think I'm putting it in my go bag.
All right. Well, I forgot we got a fucking navigation expert badass over here. Sorry.
It's true. I did pass my nav class with flying colors. Right? But anyway, yeah. Compass, you and him agree.
Yes,
I feel like if I
100%.
found one, I'd throw it in the bag, but I don't think I'll put it in my go bag just yet. But yeah, like Ben said, it's like once you establish one, like even at night, as long as I establish where the North Star is, I'm good. Then I now know where the other 4 directions are.
Yeah, but the stars move. The North Star doesn't point true north.
It doesn't have to be exact. Just saying. I also have all the roads. Again, unless I'm in the middle of the goddamn desert or forest, like I can just follow the roads. But anyway, I get it. Like I said, I'd probably throw one in my bag. In the worst case scenario, I have the little generic one attached to something to one of mine, I think, unless I took it out.
Yeah, you had a compass on there somewhere.
The Navy guy wants to get because he used to be in the water. You need a compass in the water.
No, man. They just navigate their ships by the stars and the fucking sun.
No, you need the what's that thing from Atlas? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Shane, what's that called? We used it. The little thing you like line up with the stars. Dang it!
It's I know what you're talking
Some
about.
weird name. Anyway.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Interesting. So now we have like a straight up like surgical emergency
surplus.
kit.
Astrolabe. That's right, Ben. Yes.
Is that it? That doesn't sound right. Let me see. What is it
I
called
think
in
that's
Atlas? Let's see. Atlas Game Star. Son of a bitch. Apparently that's way
No,
too
actually, no. Astrolabe. That's not the same thing either.
Dang it, Shane. What was this?
Sextant. Nautical
Yeah,
sextant.
that's what it is. The sextant.
Nautical sextant. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you use on the Navy ships. Sextant.
Yeah.
Who got that? Was that you?
It was me. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought Shane finally got it, and then I saw he said he has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or he knows what I'm talking about, but he just doesn't know what it's called. Yeah, in Atlas, they have a sextant. You can use it to find the stars. You get what'd you get, like a buff to finding treasures or something? Or I don't know, something weird that was irrelevant to finding the stars. But next on Hatsube's list, more ponchos. Again, with these emergency ponchos, why not just a real
Well,
poncho?
hold on. I want to explore that. I want to explore that med kit a little bit more. What's that fucker got in it?
Bleed control. It looks like it's just like a suture kit with some stop bleed stuff in it.
Your tourniquet? It's like the deal breaker, man.
It's got nylon, sewing stuff. It's got surgical blades, tweezers, clamps, whatever the hell this thing is. Pupil gauge? Weird. And antiseptic towelettes.
Okay, so basic. But okay.
It's literally just a bleed control first aid pouch is what it's called. So
yeah.
It's kind of an interesting choice. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can get much more diversity in a kit for the same amount of money.
Well, yeah, like the ones we got, like it doesn't have 5 pairs of clamps, but
yeah, but it's got bandages, gauze, antiseptic towels, bleed stop, tourniquets, splint kit. Like it's got bandages, fucking yeah, and it's like $5 more.
Yeah. All right. Then we got the again with the emergency ponchos instead of the
Yeah,
permanent
that
poncho.
was
But these are a little different. These have the whole survival blanket liner on the inside. So
yeah. You can use it as a blanket too, or a tarp even.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think ponchos was a really big oversight by both of us.
Yeah. Ooh, the pocket chainsaw. That's actually a good call too.
I think Garrett's got a fucking one of those. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of an interesting because you can use those for what do you call it? Amputation as well.
Uh, if you don't want it to be clean, yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm saying emergency amputation. I mean, when you got your choice of a hatchet or that, you know. I mean, I probably would have used the chainsaw one, but I don't know. I mean, again, it's $11. It's kind of like that
Yeah,
sharpening stone, you know? Like
I
you
mean,
could
it
throw
would
it in the
be
bottom of your bag if you lost your
yeah.
hatchet and you're
It would
like,
be nice if you found a nice like flat place to camp out in the woods, but didn't want to pick that spot because it's got a widowmaker, so you just cut it down. But
yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't put it in my go bag, but I would definitely be on the lookout for one.
yeah. Like if again, kind of like the other ones, if I found one, I'd be like, oh, sweet, throw that in the bag. Because I already have a hatchet in my go bag. I don't need an emergency chainsaw. But if I found one. All right. Oh, there we go. Speaking of sharpeners, he went with the more standard, almost like a kitchen sharpener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with those is, well, I mean, oh no, you can do a serrated blade with that one too. Yeah,
Yeah, you
good
can do
pick.
it all.
$10. Yeah, yeah, good find.
Yeah. It's not too bad. 6-in-1 sharpener and survival tool with fire
And it's got
starter
a fire starter. Yeah,
and a whistle.
okay. Yeah, good find. Solid.
Yeah. Yep. Some carabiners. I thought about that recently because I think it was one of the survival kits had like a carabiner, and I thought about like, yeah, it would be nice just kind of throw a handful in there.
Yeah, that's something I'm surprised Soup didn't fucking have bunch of carabiners. You can strap the fucking
Your
hammer with a
sledgehammer,
carabiner, your
gas
bucket,
can.
your fucking gas can. He didn't put any fucking like paracord or nothing either.
There was a small amount that came with
Was there
that. It
paracord?
came with that survival kit,
Oh, okay.
which also had like a couple carabiners in it. So
Okay, so let me ask you a question. This is and chat for that matter. Because I chose the flat paracord. What do you think? Would you prefer to have like round paracord?
I
Or
prefer
flat
the
paracord?
round because it has extra. What do you call it? Tensile strength. Because it has the extra strands inside of it.
This one did too, but it was just flat.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's 6-in-1, half a dozen the other.
I don't know. I feel like the flat would just be easier.
I mean, it's paracord. All the uses I could think of using it for wouldn't really matter, as long as it has the strands in there. Then
Yeah, the strands can be used for fishing, Shane, but
Yeah.
you're not catching catfish with it. I can tell you that. That's going to break every time.
So next, along with his fire starter on here, he has an actual fire starter. Your standard, ferro rod.
Yeah, yeah.
With what is it? Oh, tender wick rope. Interesting. There you go with your goddamn stick again. Is that the one that comes out of your knife, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it just sticks right in the knife. Boop.
And wow, what is this? Electric. Well, electric's a problem, but electric portable water filter, 0.01 micro stage water purifier.
Wow, for $54? Yeah, I'm sold.
I mean, it's electric. That's kind of a problem, but
I mean, if you have basic skills of electronics, you could rip a fucking solar panel off of somebody's roof and charge that fucking thing up. You know?
I mean, well, if it's rechargeable, it doesn't say it's rechargeable. It just says electric. Like you have to plug it into a wall outlet or bring it to a car battery or something. You know?
Yeah, bring it to a fucking car battery. Fuck it.
I mean, I'm gonna chalk this up to like if I found one and I'm making a base, then I'd bring it, but I still don't think it'd be in my go bag.
Yeah.
If I found one, it'd be like gold. I'd be like, hell yeah. I might go permanently mount this thing and like you said, rig it up to a little solar panel. Be good to go.
Yep.
But definitely not in the go bag. Definitely a pickup item. Gas mask, compass. What was the other thing? The chainsaw thing.
Yeah, chainsaw.
And the water purifier.
Chainsaw.
Water purifier. God, that'd be a huge find down the road. Like 6-12 months in, you find one of those. Shoot.
Jack fucking pot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about all those times in like our survival games or even like Call of Duty where you're having to like dump items. You're like, you're full, you're heavy. And then you come across that and you're like, ooh. Yeah.
I gotta have it.
Yeah.
It's like finding a tank battery
crap.
in Tarkov.
I thought those were gallons of water at first. It's like, holy crap. No, he's got a 15 pack of little 8-ounce waters.
Yeah, little baby waters.
I mean,
I don't know if I want to carry around bottles of water. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, again, in your go bag, so you don't have to worry about getting water immediately.
Yeah, sure.
You just have some.
I guess so.
I feel like I would just have like a bottle of water. And again, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
I just filled the fucking canteen before I left.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of what I was thinking. Where it's like, I'm either just grab a bottle or fill the canteen. Which, I don't know, did he have a canteen on his or any kind of water container yet?
Not that I've seen.
No, he's got this, his kettle, but nothing actually hold water yet.
Yeah, I don't think that seals up.
And no food yet. No, he's got that little multi-survival tool thing.
Yeah.
Which looks like it comes with one of those little chainsaw things, too.
That's the same one that I had.
Yeah.
Yep, the same one.
And a nice backpack. Right? The Hongzi High 100-liter. Jesus.
Good God. That's a fucking big-ass backpack.
He can put Soupity Doop's bucket in that thing. Yeah. Right? Jeez.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
Oh, man. And there we go. Nice canopy, hammock, sleeping.
Yep. Yeah.
How much is his? $70. Yeah. I think that's close
nice
to the one you had, too.
That's pretty close, yeah. It's a nice one.
And then some shirts. Moisture-wicking shirts, all right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Let's see.
UV protecting, yeah, you don't want to get sunburned and shit. Yeah.
Which is a good point. If you're going to be the nomad lifestyle, a long sleeve shirt would probably be beneficial.
Yes. Tactical gloves. Yes. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not alone there. Thank you, God. Gotta protect your hands, man. Got to.
Yeah. And then some pants. I hate the full outfit. All we need is some shoes. Shit. Tactical pants. Water resistant ripstop cargo pants.
Yeah, those are dope.
Got a Kniff 100% cotton jersey. What am I talking about here? K-Bar, full-size Marine Corps fighting knife.
Yep.
What the hell is 100% cotton jersey? I don't understand.
I don't know, dude.
I feel like that's a typo. And then some boots. Oh, he's got the
combat boots.
Yeah, the like expensive ones.
Yeah.
Or at least they were. Now they're only $60. Maybe they're expensive if you buy them from the fucking shop there or whatever. Or clothing.
Yeah, dude.
What's the clothing place called?
In the Navy, it was called the Nex, the Navy Exchange. That's what we always called it.
That's the whole store. There was a separate name for just the clothing one.
Oh, no, we didn't have that. Everything was all sold at the Nex, like even the clothing and shit.
Yeah, but it was like a department. Army. What is it called? Or is it just called Clothing and Sales? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I think it is just called Clothing and Sales. I thought it's some special name. I think it's literally just Clothing and Sales. Like that's where you buy your dress uniforms, your replacement uniforms. That's where like alterations was inside of there, and like everything.
Yeah, no. In the Navy, it was all in the the next building. It was all the same fucking thing.
I mean, typically they were all the same building, but there was the main entrance into like basically the Walmart, and then there was typically like a separate entrance for Clothing on Sales and alterations.
No, not for the Navy. It's all on the same. It's all there.
And socks, man. He's got everything.
Yeah, man.
He needs a 100-liter backpack when you got pants, shirts, boots, socks. Jeez. And he got 2 buckets for $200. Soup, you fucked up, man.
Yeah.
He's got 2 buckets.
It's literally double for the same price.
It's cheaper, I think.
Yeah.
Where was Soup's at? How much was his? Let me see. His was at the bottom.
He's gonna step up his Amazon shopping game,
look at
man.
$224 for Soups for 120 servings. So we're getting over double the servings for $24 cheaper.
Yeah.
You're slacking, Soup. Slacking.
That's good.
What's funny, it's the same brand.
Yeah.
They're both Ready Wise emergency rations. Man. All right. Well, there's that.
30-day supply.
So at first I was worried he wouldn't have food. Again, I guess we're thinking of literally like throw this one bag on our back and run is almost what I'm looking at.
That's the way that I put it. It's like I'm just going to grab a backpack and go.
Yeah.
Like,
in fact, we thought Soup was going to be struggling with his sledgehammer and 1 bucket. God dang.
That's another thing. He didn't put any weapons on his.
Yeah, he's got that 1 knife.
What, the K-bar?
Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I almost feel like, I don't know. I might have let them down. I should have been more specific of like, give you like, don't forget a container. You're already going to have the clothes on your back. And make sure you pick at least a weapon. Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah,
that's okay.
He's got a K-bar.
He's got a K-bar, yeah.
But again, he's ready to fucking pick a camping spot and buckle down. He's got his water purifier. All the dude needs is a car battery, and he's good to go.
That's noble, man. That is definitely a valid way of doing it, man. You fucking pick your spot, and that's your spot, man.
I think the only flaws I would say is, like the weapon, which I guess, granted, I mean, this could kind of be your weapon, the little survival kit.
Soup should add a wagon
yeah.
with his leftover money.
Yeah. What else was he missing? So as far as first aid, like the only first aid he has is that bleed stop kit, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're, I mean, you also have to think about his experience level, right? If he's like competent in the woods and camping and stuff like that, then you're not really going to incur that many injuries, I don't think.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm not really looking at it for my injuries per se. I'm looking at it for any injury I might come across.
I'm looking at that for mine. When it's zombie apocalypse, I'm going for me and me alone.
Yeah, so just fuck your dog, huh?
Oh, well,
what?
I mean, I don't know.
Fuck your wife, huh?
Again, that wasn't part of the criteria.
I mean, just saying. That's part of what I think about it. I'm assuming, yeah, this is my bag. In theory, the wife's going to have her own bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, the medic thing is, long-term, universal, not just me. What if I run into somebody that needs help? What if I acquire a dog and it needs help?
You could definitely, trade medical experience in medical treatment for various goods as well.
Yeah. I just meant as far as if I'm gonna throw it in my bag, it might as well just be a full kit instead of just a bleed stop kit.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, I think that'd be the only flaws I would say. The only weapon is 1K bar.
Yeah.
And your first aid kit a little bit lacking.
Yeah. Other than that, it's a solid list.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I can't really think of anything on here that I would add to mine. Was there?
I can think of one more thing.
Other than maybe some
He doesn't have
carabiners.
he doesn't have any kind of hunting or fishing gear.
Yeah. Well, again, he's the Boy Scout, so I mean.
Well, yeah, but
he doesn't even have like some paracord to make some snares and stuff. I mean,
yeah, like
I don't know.
I mean, I suppose you could use the rope from the fucking hammock and
yeah, but you're gonna be like scrapping your other supplies in order to get food.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a couple of revisions that could probably be made. I bet you if you gave him a little bit more time, he could probably put together a more a much better list
and a little bit more
versatility.
Well, I'll say a little bit more explanation. Like with these buckets of food. Again, we were aiming it more towards one bag. You grab and go. Well, you're not grabbing 2 buckets of food and your backpack and not getting jumped in the street because of like, 2 buckets of survival food.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's solid. I mean, he can bunker down somewhere as long as he gets out into the woods. I think it'd be solid for weeks before he even needs to worry about going back into town.
Yeah, agreed.
Because it doesn't have anything for hunting, but by God, he's got, 400 rations here.
Yeah.
He's going to be good for our 298 servings.
He's got a 30-day supply of food.
2 30-day supplies. And that's if you ate.
30-day supplies of food.
But that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's like if he didn't ration.
Yeah, you could definitely ration that out to like 3, maybe even 6 months worth of food.
Yeah.
If you're really rationing.
So, as long as he gets out of town with his 2 buckets under her arm, he'll be good for a while. So, I don't know. You can knock it, but again, it just depends on what your plan is, I guess, as far as whether that's going to work for you or not.
I'm not knocking it.
Next. Wait. Dang, we're at 10:10. All right, we're going to at the... I don't know. We still have my list and Shane's list.
Just power through Shane's. You already did your list.
Yeah. I mean, I got revisions, but... All right. We'll go through Shane's real quick. I didn't realize we were slamming through time that fast.
Hey, that's the great thing about a good topic, man.
We barely scratched it, though. All right. Shane from the chat, long-term member of the community and veteran. Let's see what another veteran chooses. Get your e-tool, which is... Did I ever get one on mine?
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember it being on there today.
I could have swore you did. I wouldn't necessarily pick that particular shovel, though. To me, that's just a little too small.
What? They're pretty big. It's just as big as your multi-tool one.
Well,
if anything,
what I mean
bigger.
Is like, what I mean is like the reach. Like it's.
Oh, well, yeah, but this is more like just, digging out under something.
Yeah.
It's it's your e-tool, emergency tool, not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I might have to throw an e-tool on mine too. Because they're only like this one, $25, and can come in handy. But I also looked at it like, I mean, I got a hatchet. I could technically do digging with that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, that was the one that I picked. Like, you could make it a hatchet. You could make it a fucking shovel. You could make it, 3 foot, 4 foot long. Like
4 gigantic space emergency blankets. All right.
Yeah, sure.
Comes with a compass on each one of them. Look at that.
There you go.
That's funny. Yep, there you go. Your little portable fishing rod. I did think about throwing one of those on mine, but I just figured I'll just use a stick.
Yeah, portal. Oh, that's a good deal too. That's
Yeah,
not a
that
bad
comes with a
little setup.
case. Is it 2 rods or is it just showing 2 rods?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's 2. So 2 telescoping fishing rods, some lures, some string, a case. It's a pretty solid set for only,
Yeah.
well, I have no idea what the price is because it's 29 to 90. But
Yeah.
all right. Oh, I think we know where this is going. We got a 12 pack of arrows,
Yep.
30 inches, so that's got to be for a bow.
Yep. Recurve bow.
Oh, yep. Isn't that the same one you had? Same
Which one?
color?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the stream to catch up.
Takedown bow.
Yep, the Black Hunter. That's the best one, dude. The best one on Amazon.
I picked a different one, but we'll have to get to mine on the next stream. Water bag reservoir. Okay, yeah, I mean, good water storage instead of a canteen.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice, hanger on it, so you can just hook it onto your bag with a carabiner.
Yeah, or a tree, and you can shower with it if you want to.
What's the storage capacity on this, though? I'm curious. 6 liters. Okay, yeah, that's pretty
6
solid.
liters. Okay, yeah, it's like a
wait,
rudimentary Camelback.
6L. Is that 6 liter?
6 liters, yeah.
Oh yeah, 2 liter, 4 liter, 6 liter. Okay, yeah, it's pretty solid. I like it.
Yeah, good pick.
$46 though. I mean, that's kind of stout, but okay, another water filter kit, but this one doesn't look like it's electric or anything. This looks like a hand crank.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's
$90. Here, let's take a better look at this one a little bit here. So it's got a ceramic filter. Oh, dude, this one attaches to that water leader bag. God dang it.
Oh shit!
Stupid frickin' honey app. Swear to God.
That's pretty fucking sick. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you attach it to that and then just pump it from the lake straight into your leader bag. Wow.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
That's pretty nice. Much better than the electric one.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a good find, Shane. I wonder if I could find a better deal on it, though, because 90 is a little pricey. But that's pretty nice. Dang. Look at this. Shane's going to be walking around with gallons of purified water. I'm going to have one canteen.
Yeah, and a bottle of water.
All right, got your Gerber. Yep.
Yep.
Solid multi-tool. I always feel like anybody that was in the army is going to have a Gerber in their bag.
Yeah, Gerbers are the best, dude.
We got the hand crank, rechargeable flashlight. Does it have solar on it also? It looks like it has a little solar thing there. I can't tell. I gotta find out. No,
Looks like it's got a couple of different like lighting patterns too, like a strobe. I didn't think about it at the time, but it might be nice to have one that has like a red filter on it.
Let's see. Tuning, turning. Oh, it's got a radio. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of got a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah, but that's something I think I had an oversight on. Is I want to be able to have like a red light filter on one of the flashlights.
Yeah. I mean,
it's great for getting good light in the dark without being super noticeable.
Yeah. And then we got an air pistol.
Hunting small game, sure. Okay, yeah.
I mean, can you hunt with that?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I mean, what do you get with a BB? I don't know, maybe. I guess if you sneak up on a pigeon or a squirrel or something.
You can hunt birds, squirrels, smaller raccoons, possums.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. I mean, yeah, because like mine, I got that revolver one that you can put hunting pellets in. It's a revolver pellet gun.
Yeah, I've got a rifle, air rifle that has like it's a pellet rifle. It's not a BB, but it's pellets.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I was just thinking of something that throws in the bag. I got the pellet revolver.
Yeah, 100%. I'm okay. Yeah, that's a solid pick. That's a good idea.
I might have to add that to mine. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze that in. Pellet pistol. I do like that idea to get like birds and squirrels and shit.
All right, we're running out of time. Let's keep going.
All right. I mean, granted, I got the arrows, but god damn, that dude's got fucking 550 cord for days.
Yeah.
How big is this roll? Oh, it's only 50 feet. I thought it was more. 50 foot of 550 cord for $10. That's a good deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, medicinal.
And in multiple colors.
Medicinal plant guide. That's pretty slick.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I feel like I would probably take my chances and just find one at a bookstore or something down the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Break into a Barnes and Noble.
Set of 20 of our favorite. Oh, vegetable seed pack. 20 vegetable seeds. 20 different seed packs. That's a pretty good deal.
I would, I probably wouldn't put it in my go bag, but I'd definitely be on the lookout for seeds.
Yeah. I think it's going to be on the lookout list as well.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, for $6.
Yeah. But when you're squeezing in the money, their budget.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And then we got the survival kit. I think this is the same as the one I had or you had, something like that.
Yeah, it looks familiar.
$40 comes with almost everything you need.
Yep.
There we go. Solid poncho. Fuck the temp ponchos. There you go. Shane's on the path. That's on my list to add to mine. A solid permanent poncho.
Yep.
What the hell is this? Oh, another foraging guide. That's another handy one. Again, I feel like I'd be on the lookout for it. I feel like I'd have a small library on mine. First aid book, medicinal herbs, foraging.
That's something that Garrett would probably have in the foraging guide.
It's probably what he has now. What are you talking about?
No, he doesn't.
He has an app on his phone. No, he just does that to fuck with y'all. He already knows.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah, laminated
I distinctly
version.
remember a couple of weeks ago him sending me a picture of some berries, asking me if he could eat it. Dude, I don't fucking know, man.
There you go. Got another one of those little camping sets for $26. So his comes with little cups, a ladle.
Yeah.
No sponge though, so I don't know.
Yeah. Have to use some of that filtered water.
Well, there we go. Nice little fucking machete set, right? With a knife? Or is that, what is this?
It's just a machete, it looks
like.
No,
this is a different one down here than this. It's two different machetes. Oh, best brush clearing tool. Yeah, it looks like two. Yeah, it says machetes. So yeah, it's these two machetes.
Okay.
For $20. I mean, that's pretty good. Shit. Fire starter. $16 one. And another, that's 60 liters. I thought it was going to be another 40-liter one. A little better. Still doesn't look like it has a frame or anything. So again, I feel like once this thing gets heavy,
it's got the waist support though. It's got like the little belt that goes around.
Yeah, but without the frame, does it have a frame? Oh, his has got the water bag in it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not a frame, just a bag. I mean, at least he has the waist strap, so it's a little bit more support.
Yeah.
A little bit more support than Super Dudes, but I still feel like for long-term use, I'd rather have one with a frame. And the frame gives you more breathing room as well. You're not getting as hot. Yeah. Motherfucker got Camelback in his bag, 6 liters of water and a filter. It's never going thirsty.
Yep.
Hey, look.
And the fact that's a ceramic filter, you can clean that and reuse it too. So, like, that filter will never go bad.
It's a little bit more of an advanced handsaw. Yeah. It's an interesting one. A little bit pricey, though. $37. I think Hatsube's one was definitely a lot cheaper, but it was pretty basic as well. Yeah. This one looks like you can cut a freaking log tree down with it. Yeah. Yeah. And then we got socks, because you need ibuprofen and socks. Yep. And look, an actual lock picking set, Soupy Doop. You should take note of this.
Yeah.
A little bit more pricey than your $10 O-ring toolkit.
Yeah, but you know what? Look, his kit's got a little training lock on it too, so he can learn and practice.
And it looks like a book. Let's see. Is it a book
Yeah.
too?
That's like a whole ass
Yep.
kit.
User
Yeah.
guide, kit,
Yes,
practice
sir.
locks.
That's why it's pricey right there.
3 plastic locks or practice
Yep.
locks at that.
Yep.
There we go.
That's the way to do it.
That's what I need right there. See, that's got the guide and the learning tools.
Yep.
I feel like Shane cheated and he was listening to this while he was putting his list together. You notice how he came in like 45 minutes to stream, like, hey guys, I got a list for you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
life straws.
Yeah, life straws. It looks like a ground tent. Oh, he's got both. Okay. One person ground tent and a hammock tent. It's just big balling over here. Now, see, I had to look at weight capacity. It says, but this one does say 2-person, but it doesn't have the cover on it that we were preferring.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. If it doesn't
You'd have to
the cover.
you'd have to like attach your ground tent above your hammock tent,
or use the poncho. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does have a full blown poncho. So there's that.
Or just find a
this motherfucker.
Find a tarp.
Put ibuprofen on his list.
Yeah.
God dang it.
He's a true veteran, man. Yeah.
Can't go nowhere without my ibuprofen.
That's right.
And anti-diarrheal. Hey, man.
That's smart though, because diarrhea is a straight shot gateway to fucking dehydration, dude.
Yeah. I guess I could see it, especially you're gonna be like drinking this stuff that you probably shouldn't be drinking and whatnot.
You're gonna be, drinking food that you may not know how to cook very well, or eating food that you may not have cooked all the way, or whatever,
It's got the nice,
you never know.
Nice Road Atlas Adventure Edition. Yeah, and look, 5 rolls of duct tape. The multi-tool.
Gotta have it. Gotta have duct tape, man.
Oh, there we go. There's one like the one I had at first. About the same price, but it looks better quality.
The little crank.
Yeah, radio, recharger, solar.
Light, spotlight.
I don't see a solar on it, but still crank though. And then that's it. It's a nice little crank light.
Yeah, that's a solid list, Shane. I like it.
Yeah, sorry we had to kind of plow through it. Got a lot of laughs with your freaking ibuprofen though. I'm trying to think. Like, I guess weapon wise, yeah, you got bow, you got string for hunting, shooting, no fishing that I saw. Yeah, the whole fishing. Dang, this dude's fishing, small game, large game with the bow.
Like, he's ready to go.
Water for days. Shit.
Yep.
Hey.
He's got like the perfect nomad style, go back there. I mean, that's perfect.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what he's missing here. He's got the solid first aid kit. He's got
something that I would add in. Maybe maybe take out the seeds. I would add a little like the one that I had on my list, a little stove top. Put a fire underneath.
I mean, he's got this, but I mean, you can make a fucking stovetop out of anything. I guess the only suggestion I had was be a bag with a frame.
Yeah,
is the only thing that jumps out at me. So, a lot of good ones. I like this lock picking set. I wonder if I can find one cheaper or maybe separately cheaper, because $40 is a lot with all this other shit I want to add to mine. Tent. I don't really know why you had a ground tent and a hammock tent, unless you were just giving yourself options. Shane's saying lettuce takes 2 weeks to grow.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a ground tent would be cool just in case you happen to be in an area where you can't fucking tie the hammock up.
I mean, but you can just sleep in your hammock tent on the ground. Just seemed, if I'm going to pick out anything, it'd be a frame backpack, and I don't see the need in 2 tents. But I do like these book guides, the lockpick set, the permanent poncho instead of a tent poncho, and the airsoft gun. I guess I was just thinking more large targets. And I was thinking, I don't want a gun because I don't have to deal with ammo, but finding BBs and pellets, easy. Shit.
Yeah.
And
there's 30 of them in my fucking backyard right now.
Well, in the fact that, you think about if you're trying to get like 9mm ammo, where you're going to get like a box of ammo and it's not going to last you very long, or you should get a bottle of BBs, like 1,000 in a bottle.
Yeah.
Like, you're good for months.
That's assuming that your aim is good enough to hit one shot every time.
Yeah. I mean, just depends on the gun, but
yeah.
But yeah. I think that's the only thing I would say was. Oh wait. Oh, so what about this though? You forgot tips for your bow. All you got is the training tips on here.
No, I think. Oh yeah. You don't have any kind of.
You get your practice hunting arrows. You have to buy some actual hunting tips.
Oh yeah, and his BB gun he just said it uses CO2 cartridges. So once that CO2 runs out, that gun is useless.
But again, when you're going through looting and stuff, like nobody's gonna be stockpiling all the CO2 cartridges.
What are you talking about? All the addicts are gonna take them all. Whippets, dude.
I'm saying compared to ammo. Like, it'll be hard to find boxes of ammo laying around, but I could probably find a case of CO2 cartridges.
No, man, the junkies are taking them all for whippets, dude.
But yeah, so backpack frame, arrowheads, and what was the other thing? I don't remember. Oh, no reason for 2 tents unless...
Yeah.
He never did say, well, he had 2 tents on there. But yeah, you could take off one of those tents and add that budget to a framed backpack and some arrowheads. Otherwise, though, yeah, nice books, nice water filter. That's got to be the item of the day right there. That manual.
Shane, the arrows have training heads. They're not really gonna penetrate a whole lot. Ever seen an open field? Yeah. You can't put a hammock up in an open field.
Yeah, but that's what I said. You could just lay in the hammock tent on the ground. Like, it doesn't have to be hammocked because it has the little ridges on the edge. Like, it still props itself up for the most part. Can manually sharpen. Well, no. The problem is it doesn't have the. It's just going to make a small puncture. It's almost like shooting a human with a BB gun.
Yeah, well, it's just those tips are made to go into like a hay bale or a foam, cube. They're not meant to go through flesh and bone and muscle.
They'll go through it, but again, it's like shooting a human with a BB gun. It's going to go through my skin, but it's not killing me.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't want to chase the damn deer down for 20 miles.
Yeah.
I want it to die in a couple 100 feet.
Yeah.
Or on the spot, preferably. But
yeah.
But yeah, that's just the difference there is these just have these, where do they go? They're just little bitty.
What's up, buddy?
They're just little bitty tips.
Catching us at the very end.
That right there is all it is. Little tip.
Yeah.
That's just gonna leave a puncture hole inside of whatever you shot. Now I'm sure you can get some squirrels.
Yeah.
Take down squirrels like a champ with your training arrows. Save your hunting arrows for large game. But it's just a tip. You just unscrew this tip and put on hunting tip.
Yeah, I mean anything if you don't hit it just right can run for miles, even with a 308. But also with a 308, if you land the target just right, you can drop it right there. It won't even run at all. It'll drop right where it was standing.
Yeah.
You just have to have good aim.
Same thing with arrow.
Yeah, same thing with an arrow.
Yeah, half check. Sorry, you came in on the last tail end of this. Yeah, I imagine you being out in HVAC with 100-degree temperatures tomorrow ain't gonna be too pretty for you either.
Fuck that.
But yeah, that's
tip my hat to you fucking HVAC guys. Man. Jesus Christ.
Well, we're 30 minutes past. We went through 3 lists today from our viewers. We may end up continuing this on for another segment next week. We still wanted to go back to ours because after looking at everybody's suggestions and even more now, I want to revamp mine a third time.
I definitely got some ideas for a much more cohesive list.
By the end of our series, we're going to have the most solid survival kit ever. We could start selling those things.
Yeah, right. Start putting them together and resell them.
RUM-Gaming survival kit, yeah. But that's going to be it for our stream. Do we have any outgoing announcements?
No, nothing. Nothing major. If there's, I don't know how many of y'all, if any of y'all, are in Houston, but we'll be going to Houston Games Expo (HGX) in mid-July. So, if you do happen to be in Houston, come by. Me and Crazy Quinn will be there.
I need to see if there's any more conventions around here. I haven't even looked it up. Kind of broke myself on the Dallas one, so I haven't even been planning anything.
Yeah, we spent entirely too much money.
Well, I bought a washer and dryer the weekend before.
Yeah, so that's true. And I need to buy one in a couple of weeks.
Dropped $1,300 on a washer and dryer and then went on a Dallas trip.
I'm not buying anything brand new. I'm going to get some shit on Facebook Marketplace for $300 for the pair.
Yeah. There's some things up here, Shane. There's some that go in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. I've been to several of them. I'll let you know if there's one in like OKC we can meet at. They're usually smaller, but still something to go to. Yeah. But until then, I think we kind of have announced all of our stuff at the beginning. As usual, though, we're a non-profit organization for veterans working off of donations and our, sweat, blood, and tears. If you ever want to help or want to figure out how you can help, reach out to us anywhere in our social medias or directly on Discord or email. And we'll tell you all about it. We're always looking for people to help out. Right now it's just, pretty much me and Dragon Lord here and a few friends and family members helping out from time to time. And our Monday night streamer, Scrivener. But yeah, we'll talk to y'all next week. Probably continuing this on. If you have any list y'all want to add to it, send us a list any way you can. Yep. And we'll look over it. And if we get too many, we'll pick our favorites. Otherwise, we'll try and go over all of them.
Yep.
Until then, have a good night. We'll see y'all next week.
See you next week.